It's Wrestling Rundown with Jay Santy.
Live from New York, it's
Turnbuckle Tabloid.
Wrestling Rundown, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the building, a new building, actually. We're actually using some new technology for let's go around, try to see if this is going to work best for us. We've been using other streaming programs, StreamYard, for some time, and I wanted to give a try to something else. Like StreamYard, but it is pretty limited, so I'll just try to get a handle of what's going to go on with this. Bringing in our boy Whole Milk Mike to the building, and got a lot of wrestling news, a lot of love to talk about here, guys. It's been a busy week for wrestling and wrestling news, so if you guys don't mind, we kick it off with, as always, I'm the Noah McDonald of this segment, and we are going into weekend updates, wrestling rundown. Kicking it off this one. By the way, Mike, how much are you embracing this whole Danhausen love?
I mean, I like the guy. I wouldn't say I love him. I mean, I'm an ally for everybody that's celebrating Pride. But come on, am I supposed to love him because the New York Knicks won a championship? I guess.
Maybe. Come on now.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just that maybe he's very. I will say that he is very entertaining and small. And in his comedy, he can be very funny. I think forced comedy is where I kind of draw the line.
As in what they say, how would they say, little too much is spoils the broth. Little bit too much ingredient spoils the broth. When he does too much, it gets a little bit too much. It's too pushy.
I think the phrase maybe too many cooks in the kitchen for writing his material.
Right. Maybe.
Maybe it should just be one person, and maybe, I don't know, the character himself can write some of his own material.
I think what happens is that they've done such a, and it's mostly a part for him as well, that they've done such a great job in getting him out in the forefront. ESPN is basically using him as a linchpin for the connection between sports and WWE.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing a lot of media work with him, and so far he's been, I guess, perfect right now with his curse and all that shit. So
Yeah, his merch is really what's making the money right now.
yeah, right. That's the big thing. It's the merch, right?
Uh,
So
wait till Saturday night's main event when they come to Madison Square Garden. That dude will be everywhere.
yeah, that's gonna be very interesting, especially with the New York Knicks support and all. That's gonna be something interesting. Next up, so TNA has been hyper busy this past couple of days. You get Tessa Blanchard released.
It's funny we're doing this as TNA is presenting Slammiversary right now.
Right, and yeah, it is said that both parties came to a mutual agreement. They wanted to part ways and such. Uh,
Well, slow your roll on that one. I think it was more of TNA gave her a choice. It was either you do TNA exclusively or you do TNA, you drop CMLL, or we pretty much don't use it anymore. So it's pretty much like I'm going to CMLL. Fuck you, people. I'm going to Mexico.
well, regardless of what you think, I'm not a big fan of these restrictions and such. Uh, of just centralizing talent, especially since you're supposed to be an independent contractor, as they say with wrestling. So for you to sit there and just say, "Hey, you just got to be with us or no one else," is just kind of hypocritical. At the same time, um,
Look who we're dealing with.
yeah, I believe that she's fine. She doesn't she's not really needed. But also on the release front, we had that Sammy Callahan as well was released with is done with TNA and well, we know him. He's already got his own thing going on.
Yeah, with the Wrestling Revolver, which is doing well. But this one sucks in the sense of like when he was getting the phone call, he thought he was going, oh, like they're gonna offer me head of creative, and they're like, nope, we're gonna release you too.
Yeah, that's the big thing too. Like uh
When you think it's gonna be one thing, and they're like, nope, it's we are releasing you from your contract.
yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in that. I would think that maybe that they would have given him a shot, especially seeing that Tommy Dreamer's done with the company as well. I thought that maybe that this would have been an opportunity to bring in, young, fresh ideas to the company, especially right now where um, TNA is progressively showing improvement and possibly garner a fan base again. But then we get Tommy Dreamer leaving, and instead of being Callahan, it's possibly Road Dogg.
Yeah, it's definitely like. But I'm with you where there needs to be a new voice, or at least somebody with I don't know, maybe a sight for the future. But you just keep going backwards to the same old people.
Yeah, I'm
Especially with the stuff that apparently, like, where Dreamer was in TNA, and apparently he didn't want to try and push new talent. He wanted to push the same old people. So, yeah, I'm not shedding a tear for Mr. Dreamer, but I mean, the idea that Road Dogg, that BG James is going to come back to TNA, I'm like, that just sucks entirely to me. Like, and you know what? He could do a good job, but it's just same old. Like, I heard somebody say it's like the same cycle of people. It's like one person in and another person out. It's like another company's gonna be like, you know what, Dreamer's available, let's bring him in, and like, oh, Callahan's available, we can bring him in.
Yeah, it does seem like a step back from progression.
Yes,
There needs to be some kind of faith in youthful creation, and this is just one aspect of wrestling that just seems to get stuck in the old ways without having to show some kind of growth and development.
there needs to be some new blood in this wrestling bubble.
Yeah. Still staying with TNA, there's been announced that Amazing Red will be making his return to TNA soon as well. The House of Glory co-owner and I guess talent to this day is coming back home to the stomping grounds.
And if you don't mind me, I'm adding on to this that they just announced that he will be inducted into the Hall of Fame in October for Bound for Glory.
Finally, wow, finally.
Yeah,
What-
just perfect timing too for when Mike Santana signs with WWE, leaving TNA.
right?
But I mean, well deserved. He's definitely put his time in there, and he's done a lot of work at House of Glory. Uh, what would be the appropriate word? Grooming, training the next crop of talent coming up.
Where is where's the Hall of Fame going to be at this year? Where's the this Bound for Glory going to be at this year?
I can do a quick search.
It would make sense that it would be in New York, right?
Yeah, but did they do that last year
Yeah.
or 2 years ago?
Yes. That's all. Congratulations to him getting his Hall of Fame induction in
Tampa, Florida.
Tampa. Okay, well, he's kind of a transplant out there too. He goes to Florida out there. So,
I think they have a school out there now too.
yeah. Oh, they're in Orlando. So, yeah, well, good for him, and the alumni is returning back home. Also, re-signing with TNA, we have Trey Miguel re-signs with TNA. It's a good fit for him. I'm okay with that.
Poor bastard. Still,
Uh,
he still got screwed out of the AEW thing.
yeah, yeah, but you know what? At least he's working. At least he's not totally blackballed out of the business as assholes would do.
Right.
Um, but yeah, it goes to say that at least a company has faith, and you know what? He stays loyal. He resigned, and things happen.
But can I ask you this quick question? Because like we're just going through all these TNA stuff. In your opinion, how does this company look? Like, does this look bad? Does this look like what are you supposed to feel about TNA right now? It's like, oh, like we're gonna release all these people, and then in the same day, in the same week, oh, by the way, we signed Ali, we signed Trey and Miguel. Oh, and by the way, OVW is gonna be a developmental system. It's like, do you feel like do you even know what the hell you're doing?
I'm gonna say that I don't think it's a bad thing. It's business. This is what happens with business. You got to go out with the old and with the new, um, especially with the individuals that you're letting go. But there is something that's going on within that company that's just not touching base with other wrestlers and in the company and the fan base as well.
Right.
And not just it's there's something that's I don't think it has to do with budget wise. I think it's just where it has to go with developmental and creativity. The OVW thing is a great look for them. That's fine.
Right.
OVW has cranked out in many many years some big talent, some big name talent. Uh, and to actually have it swallowed up by them, it's fine. It's just it's finding a way to get people back into investing in TNA again. It needs to be that must see Thursday again. This is the opportune time to do it now, seeing as though that sports is on a lull. The only thing really right now you have besides World Cup, which will be gone in the next couple of weeks, is baseball. So this would be a right time for them to strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah. And it's not budget thing because not a lot of people understand this, but when they signed with AMC, they got a lot of money out of that TV deal.
Right.
It's not like this company's bleeding for money because I mean, again, they're in the same week that they're letting people go, they're saying, "Oh, by the way, these people are resigning with the company," and there's no way those contracts are six figures. They're probably like per appearance deal or a couple months. But it just also, if you're a TNA fan, how are you supposed to get behind a lot of these people? Because like they built up Mike Santana for the past 2 years. He might be gone by the end of the summer.
But
So
that that was his goal anyway. He knew that was going to happen for him.
yeah, but if you're a TNA diehard that tunes in every week, it's like because then Leon Slater's going to be gone too. So it's like, how are you supposed to be invested week on a week to week basis with this company? Like, how are you supposed to get behind somebody? Like,
Right.
because now because the WWE guys that just got released that have their 90 days are up, they're showing up in places now. Like Huan Nation is showing up at TNA tonight,
Yeah, it's
which is not a bad look for him. But it's like, is he the future of TNA? I doubt it.
well, you never know. Like, listen, there could be some rivalries there that could occur that could stir up some stuff for him. I'm just more along the lines with the just the aspect of what do you do to build up character, to build up characters, to build up wrestlers, to draw some type of appeal. You have Nick Nemeth still there, and the good thing about them too, as well, is that they allow them for the most part to do um, indie shows. Aside from TNA versus AEW indie shows in which they put the kibosh on that.
Yeah.
Uh, So, I don't know. There's something going on in TNA that just isn't meshing well lately.
Yeah.
Uh, Moving forward, we have Unreal Season 3 kicking off July 21st. Are you watching?
Of course, I gotta watch it.
Uh,
But I mean,
I don't watch it. It's dreadful.
but it's like it's kind of that. It's kind of like when you see a car wreck, like you have to stop and see what's going on. Like with WWE, you need to see what bullshit is going on behind the scenes and what they choose to show on the show. Because I believe it's, correct me I think it's up. They're going to show the Brock return
Wow.
up to Cena's retirement, which At least I'm interested in the Cena part because that's going to be the season finale for season 3 at least. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm curious to see who else they get as a talking head. Because I think that's the interesting thing is to see who they get to sit down and talk. Because like first season was like Rhea and Punk and I'm trying to think, Chelsea Green for season 1. Season 2 was a lot of Seth, Becky, Lyra, like those people. Now this season, you're gonna see like John Cena, maybe Gunther, AJ Styles too. So I mean, we'll see. I'm just curious to see what they do on season 3.
So I didn't have this on the rundown, but I just had to put it up there that I did listen to the Paul Heyman, Chris Van Vliet interview this
Everybody should
past
check that
week,
out.
and I have to say it was a. Yeah, everybody knows how much I love Paul Heyman. I'm just, I'm a big mark for him. When I'm one of, inspirational and just the way how his mind works for the business and how he does things is just it's exceptional. It's exceptional. So at the same time, listening to the interview and him being such a master and student of professional wrestling kind of was a bit off-putting hearing him discuss the whole Roman Brock thing while like you're still in the business, while you're still doing it. Um
Yeah.
I'm more inclined to listen to uh figures of wrestling who are out of the business to discuss like Undertaker's podcast like prior before
Before the Fanatics
before
deal.
yeah, before that deal was actually a really good podcast. Hell, when I'm like right now, even not moving outside of wrestling, I'm listening to basketball players podcast, Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson's podcast. It's awesome to hear their stories after the game is done. Like that's great. I'm just like with wrestling, it's like no, it kind of like you're Paul. I get what you're doing, but you're pulling us too much behind the curtain a little bit.
I mean, it was great to hear that. Aside from, no, it was great to hear that instead of fucking hearing Heidenreich talk about how him and the Undertaker had a 5-star match, and everybody gave him a standing ovation when they came back in the curtain. Like, bro, nobody gave you a fucking standing ovation. Like, all love and respect, but come the fuck on. Like, you're dreaming if that ever happened in your damn life.
Wait, Heidenreich said that? Really?
Yeah, Chris Van Vliet sent down Heidenreich because a photo circulated of Heidenreich working at a Walmart.
Oh,
So Chris Van Vliet sat down with him and he talked about how did you get paired with the Undertaker? It's like, oh, we worked well. And pretty much Heidenreich was talking about the whole on-screen stuff. He never talked about backstage feelings. He was just like, oh, like when me and the Undertaker worked at Survivor Series, went back to that current, and everybody had a standing ovation. Like, great job, John. And it's like, oh, shut the fuck up.
hey, listen. Hey, I'm happy that he got a gig. I'm happy that he's working somewhere. It's beautiful. It's beautiful that we can still be employed somewhere these days.
But you just stole Chris Van Vliet's money. Like, that sucker.
Who's gonna? I mean, listen. Did anybody think that fucking Heidenreich was gonna be the next coming of Hulk Hogan? No.
No, but come on.
I mean, come on.
Don't lie.
Right. I mean, it's just. I mean, I don't know. Let's just say that I enjoyed the conversation. I'm just not ready to see how the beef is slaughtered before you present it to me on the plate. When it comes to wrestling, I'm okay with that.
I think just also too, you have to remember it's Chris Van Vliet, and he probably was not allowed to. He probably could ask anything he wants. Just to him, it was like, listen, there's certain things I'm not going to talk about. We're going to keep it strictly to maybe on-screen stuff,
Right.
and whatever else you want to discuss. Because Chris Van Vliet's, let's be real too, he's not very confrontational or controversial. It's just ask like strict questions like what was your feeling on the one night stand stuff, and Heyman gave us the best he can. Like they're not gonna go into like, oh, like how do you feel about the Vince being a sex pest type of thing. It's like
Right.
because that was a lot of stuff that goes going around too with the Heyman stuff. He was like putting a light on McMahon, but it was also putting Triple H over as
Yeah,
well. So
that's pretty much what the interview was for.
yeah,
Next up, can you believe that both members of Private Party got injured in the same match and had the same injury? Only these two guys, this would happen to.
respectfully, since I know them and met them
Exactly.
in multiple times, I'm not shocked. But it's just one of those things of, and if they listen to this, it's with all respect, is that maybe it's time to change up the style a little bit, or I don't know. I don't know what I don't have the answer for how to avoid injuries, but when they're healthy, they should be used great. Like have a good push on television. That's pretty much the consensus for Private Party.
It is just it's just Quinn cannot get out of the freaking mash unit. Quinn just can't get out of it. It's
Yeah,
just
he is. Uh, I hate to say it too. I know because if he ever sees me, he's gonna kill me. But injury prone.
yeah, he knows he is.
Yeah.
Actually, when he was at the Royal Rumble watch party, I was like, "Can I touch you? Because I don't want to break. I don't want you to break." Like,
Like, are you made of glass,
yeah,
sir?
like, but
And
talent,
physically, he looks great. It's just,
yeah,
I
he looks
guess,
fantastic, and talent out the bazoo. But uh and
but
then with
then Isaiah just was like, "Hold on, I'll match you." Just
yeah,
does whatever
exactly.
injury he does.
If we're gonna go out, we're gonna go out together. Uh,
Anything you can do, I can do better. No, please don't do that motto.
yeah. It's just these guys can't get a break unless it's their body part. Shit. Next
Oh,
up,
I see what you did there.
congratulations to Trick Williams and Lash Legend for getting married. And thanks for Trick for letting everybody know on his promo on SmackDown. The reason why he wasn't here was because he was getting married.
I mean, shit, a lot of people have been doing that recently. Will Ospreay said that too. He said on Dynamite a few weeks ago, Darby today just got fucking married too. It's like a lot of these wrestlers are taking the time in their lives to get married all of a sudden.
Hey, listen, you like it, I love it. Marriage is not for everybody, especially me. But hey, if that's what you're into, congratulations to you.
I think the better question is, what's the rush?
Going back to TNA,
Just blow past that.
yeah, pretty much. Possible new women's title for TNA. What do you think is good? What do you think is going to be, and what's going to transpire with that?
It's the Knockouts television title.
Really?
Yep,
Is that
they're doing a 16 woman tournament starting on Thursday.
really?
Yeah, the belt is not that bad looking. It has like the KO TV lettering in the middle of the belt, and it's okay. I mean, when you look at this TNA women's roster, it's big enough to you could say they deserve a secondary title. So, and they have the talent for it. So, I mean, I'm not against it at all.
TNA doesn't have the best looking belts, right?
I mean, they used to. I mean, remember back in '08
Yeah, and oh wait, that was their era. Like that window.
when they went away from the NWA title
Yeah,
belts.
yeah. That window was like their like oh wait to 2011. Around there, they had those like those nice presentable belts. These days, not so much.
Yeah.
They
I
look like
mean,
they look like toys.
remember their fucking Grand Championship belt?
Oh yeah. Oh, that shit was gaudy as hell.
And like you said, like, their belts from until 2011. When they changed that world title belt to that really long belt with the TNA World Heavyweight
Yeah.
title thing in the middle, I mean, shit. I mean, even Jeff Hardy's belts were kind of good looking at some point.
And that says a lot. Oh, please. Sticking with TNA once again, and
Oh my God, TNA, Jesus Christ!
unfortunately, we have to send our
Oh,
condolences
okay, yeah, never, yeah.
to Joe Doring. Like, wow, this was fast and sad.
This one sucks because it was just I think last week his daughters revealed that he had the what was it stage 4?
And was placed in hospice. Yeah,
Jesus
and
Christ!
so it's unfortunate. Young, very young man, and sheesh. It's once again just one of those things, man. When you see a wrestler die so young, it's just tragic. And condolences goes out to um, the family of Joe Dory. It was like I said, this was quick. This sucks really bad.
I didn't know who he was until TNA brought him in around like when they were during the pandemic when he lines with Eric Young.
Hmm.
But now I definitely want to check some of his stuff out because he there was when I saw him, he definitely had a look to him. So it's definitely like a missed opportunity, another young career cut short.
Yeah. And you talk about young careers getting cut short to new careers starting. Avery Styles debuts his first match at a Georgia event. Um, Videos going out of young man's first match, and so far everybody's saying it's a second coming of the Styles Clash.
I mean, shit, he had gear just like his dad. He wrestled like his dad. He was pretty much his fucking dad, in just in young form.
Do you think it's tough to like move away from your, you know, father or mother's shadow when you're in the professional wrestling field?
I mean, when your father is called the Phenomenal One, the greatest wrestler of all time, a standard bearer for cruiserweights. I mean, how it's gonna be hard road for this kid, but you know what? He did very well. Funny enough, because my nephew is named Avery, so it's like seeing this, it's like, gee, like, really? Like, that's the name you're gonna go with? Like, I mean, I can imagine he's gonna go by AJ Junior or like AJ
No.
Styles Junior or something, but it's like as soon as he came out with the demigods and he had the exact same pants as his dad, I was like, oh my god, he did the exact same baseball slide and phenomenal form off the barricade. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, listen. When it's already in the arsenal, you're not going to use the weapons. You might as well take it, right? And I
Yeah,
thought he was the oldest. He's not. He's the second oldest.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I thought he was the oldest. That's
All,
gonna
the,
wrap up
all these wrestlers, kids too. It's like him, Sting's kid.
all
Who else?
generational. Everybody's saying, "Fuck it, let's do it."
I mean, shit.
This is gonna kick us off getting into the main event. The main event for this week's wrestling rundown. We're going into Night of Champions recap of what occurred in WWE at Saudi Arabia. And
Oof.
yeah,
Can I? Can
before I do that, I'll let you guys do it. But before I say this, I will have to say that social media has been behind what happened at Night of Champions this past weekend. So I want to get your take of it. What's your thoughts about it?
Overall, show was mid until like aside from the main event and finish, I think the whole show on the whole was just okay. The crowd, though, continues to give me and everybody else like satisfaction or dissatisfaction that you guys are gonna have a WrestleMania and you crowds suck.
Yeah,
Like you're not reacting to what you need to react to. That's just gonna spoil WrestleMania for everybody.
so I think what's happening with them. I think that since they watch wrestling, and they're not only just WWE. They're people who watch wrestling as a whole. Like they'll watch
Hmm.
TNA, they'll watch AEW, they'll watch everything.
Hmm.
So I think with them is that they're trying to emulate different companies or different countries on how they act. So many times, like you can see that they're trying to do what the British do. They're trying to do with like AEW fans will do. So they need to become their own fan base, and yet still they only want to see what they want to see because you can still look in the crowd and sometimes there ain't people there.
Yeah.
They're waiting for certain matches that they want to see.
Or they're just waiting for the entrances because that's all they pretty much give a rat's
Right,
ass about.
right. So they like explosions, I guess. Don't think of it that way. Don't think of it that way.
It just did until you gave the warning. But damn it, Jay.
So, all right.
I will say this: that at least they did the right thing in the King and the Queen of the finals. I don't agree with the roads that they took, but at least they got the finals correct
So,
and the winners.
kicking it off, we had the King of the Ring night fight one. Fight one. We had Obafemi defeating Jey Uso by pinfall. Right, Cole?
Absolutely, but I gotta ask you, were you waiting for Brock? You like any minute now?
Yeah, I did.
Any minute that son of a bitch is gonna run out and F5 him.
I did. I actually was waiting, and
Thank God.
you
Thank
know,
God.
I think what's going on here is that that's gonna wait. Well, there was some speculation. Do you think Oba does double duty for SummerSlam?
No, I think something else could happen, but might as well just share. I would do Oba and Brock at MSG for Saturday night's main event, and then have Brock do something with Gunther at SummerSlam.
Okay.
So that way
Okay.
Oba can have his match with Roman in the main event night too.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I would have Oba be the one that retires him. I would go with Gunther since Gunther's been having that run already, and right now
And
Gunther.
Gunther needs something.
Yeah, and Gunther's been fluid, bouncing back and forth
Okay,
from
Stephen A.
show to show. He's been fluid. So the match was like you said, it's whatever. I mean, I wasn't expecting much from a Jey Uso match anyway. So, but you,
It shouldn't have been Jay though. I mean, I would have rather have Javon or Royce in the main event or
or LA
in the
Knight,
finals.
or LA Knight, or someone of that.
I
But
mean, him. I wouldn't do that just so he could stop eating losses. But I would have. It would have been at least interesting to see like we want to see new faces, right? So like, what's new faces of like the King of the Ring finals is Oba versus Javon or Oba versus Royce Keys, like something new.
so the problem is that the discussion with LA Knight is that they're saying that he doesn't need these pushes because he's already super over with the fans. I'm calling horseshit. I think that's just bullshit. I think right now they're just stuck with the fact that once again they don't want to listen to the fans. Right now they just gave the fans crackers and said, "Hey, enjoy. You got your Obafemi King, right? That's what you wanted. There you go."
Yeah,
Um, then later on, what they did later on, but to me, I just said that yeah, it's bullshit. It's horseshit.
it's
And
reluctance. It's reluctance because it's like he's selling merch. He's very entertaining on screen when they put him out there. But I mean, I can't be the only one that looked at SmackDown segment with Knight and Solo. I'm like, oh, them two are gonna work together? Yeah. Give it a fucking 2 weeks and Solo will rejoin the bloodline, and LNA will
exactly,
look like a moron again.
exactly. So Oba defeats Jay in 8 minutes. Next up, we have for the women's side for the Queen of the Ring, which I was very confused about this.
I mean,
Uh,
which part that the world champion has been a champion since Mania? No defenses on TV, but is in the Queen of the Ring tournament.
right. That what is that?
There
Do
was
we
no
not have
there was nobody on the roster that could have earned a spot. It had to be
exactly.
her.
Exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, what are we doing here? And what was the purpose of her being in the final and then not winning? If she would have won, then you could have made a story out of it or elevated her to, be, the greatness that she's been saying it to us that she is. So, what is the purpose now of having her lose in a tournament that is going to get run back at SummerSlam?
That that's the answer. So that whoever earns the next title shot is because it would have been one thing if like Io won this tournament. She said, "You know what? I beat the women's world champion. I'm going to challenge Rhea for her title." So that's like Liv's like, "Oh, like what the hell do I do?" And all this is just based on the fact that Stephanie has been out and they can't do the blatant rematch that they want to do. But you know what? Stephanie's on her way back. Naomi's on her way back. She's going to want her title back. I mean, in a couple more months by next year, Bianca's going to be on her way back. So it's like,
But Jesus, you got fucking you have a story
Yeah.
right there in front of you with Raquel as well. It's right there.
I agree. Raquel and Roxanne too. Both of them,
I
like
mean,
both,
come on.
both of them on television. Like, why are you in the tournament? You already have the belt. She's like, but I want it all. It's like, bitch, like, you gotta give us something. We're family, right?
Yeah, this makes no. This right here was just a stumbling out of creative that just doesn't
We
seem
didn't even
correct.
mention the whole Danhausen thing before the match even started.
He fucking cursed her. Like
Yeah.
this is like I said. This makes zero sense. Don't know where this came from and why.
Her being in the tournament from the beginning has made no sense. And maybe if she was a replacement, maybe you could have, like, maybe, but no. From the word go, when they announced the tournament, she was in the fucking first round match with no real story of why.
And mind you, the head of creative is a woman. So you would think that maybe there is something that could have more of a female woman competitiveness thing going on, something that reaches deeper into more than just wrestling. That there's something like that happens. It's something, but
You
you
could
went with this.
you couldn't have a month of, like, say, like Bailey or Lyra going for the title, or maybe Maxine saying, you know what, let me try let me make my chance to
Right.
step up to get to live. Just there's people on this roster that maybe sometimes don't want to use.
Listen, there's one thing that I found out working at the place that I work at, and I'm not even talking about the constituents that I work for. I'm talking about the staff.
Yeah.
Women don't get along with women. Like it is just the weirdest thing. You would think that it's like a camaraderie or whatever. No, what they say about other women behind each other's back is remarkable. Because I'll sit there and go, "Wow, wow, I would never thought you to do thought like that. Because the way you guys look, I thought y'all were chummy chummy. Oh, I can't stand that bitch. I don't even act that way so I can get through work. I can't stand.
Exactly.
We could put that element into wrestling, guys. It's there,
Not all these women look like each other for real.
right?
But I'm saying Io Sky. Well, I will go back in the realm of wrestling. Io Sky is the rightful choice out of this. So, and you know what? We're a month out, so now it's like now you have to build the story because now it's gonna be Io versus Liv. Anticipate the fucking weeks of her facing Raquel, her facing Roxanne again. But I mean, I don't think the Judgment Day is going to last the entire year. I think Dom and Liv are going to be the new Bonnie and Clyde, and Judgment Day will be over.
Oh, please. We've been saying this shit for fucking 2 years already.
But I mean, look at what they're doing. They're getting rid of the MFTs. We're about to talk about the next match with Rollins and Breaker. The Vision eventually has to fucking be over because that's dead.
Right.
Like, eventually, the Judgment Day, like, you can't keep going and just add new members and say, okay, it's fine, but no. It works with the two, but everybody else needs to branch off.
Next up, like you said, we're gonna mention the steel cage match. We had Seth Rollins defeating Braun Breaker by pinfall. I wasn't upset with this match. Can we just get a fucking steel cage match that doesn't involve weapons? Why does everything have to be weapons in it now? I miss my classic old school get in the cage, use the cage as a weapon match.
You're channeling Jesse Ventura, where he made that comment about Daniel Priest, like, wait, it's a steel cage match and he's exiting the door? You can leave through the door?
That's it's funny because I remember listening to Cornette years ago when he talked about the purpose of a steel cage match is not to leave.
It's to
It's to
stay
stay
in.
in to get your ass beat. It's not to escape. Yes, the heel would climb out to escape, but it didn't mean that meant he won the match. It meant to show that he was a coward, but you brought him back into the ring to whip his ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my, I guess, thought about the steel cage match. It was fine. I thought Braun, once again, this kid takes a fucking beating. I mean, like, I if he keeps getting like taking these spots the way he does, and giving and delivering spots, he's gonna be another one that's gonna be injury prone.
I'm about to say that every time he's in there with Seth, it's like always these happy accidents. He gets hit in the back of the head with a chair. He gets his head split open. He takes a superplex off the top of a cage, and the table fucking bounces up and hits him right in the eye.
Right.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
This kid has no fucking luck in the ring.
But I'm saying these like happy accidents because it's like how are you gonna no fucking table but bounce up and hit you in the eye?
Yeah, it's crazy because you'd have seen if you would have seen his face. Like, I mean, if you did see his face, like you could tell he was just like fucking annoyed.
Motherfucker.
He was annoyed by this shit.
It's like, come on. I was like, I have to get staples again or get
Again,
stitches.
my fucking face.
Of course, his face too.
Like
It's
I said,
never on his arm or like it's always his head.
yeah, I'm okay with the win here for Seth.
Oh
It
wow.
comes under just under 20 minutes, and I was fine with it. It's okay.
If if the goal was to turn him babyface, then yes. But now it's just like some people say, like, oh, it's 2026 and Seth Rollins is still getting wins. It's like I get it, but it's kind of if Seth Rollins is doing something big at SummerSlam, then I understand it. But
Right.
if he's not, then this should have been Braun's big win. Because
Is
if you
this
want to push him for the future, he should be winning these big matches.
Well, they're gonna have to do something with Braun suiting up because he keeps getting fucking injuries like the way he is. He ain't gonna be sticking around for too much longer.
I mean, should turn babyface. I mean, him versus Bronson Reed when he comes back might be something interesting. We'll have to wait and see.
Right. Next up for the United States Championship, we had the incoming champ Trick Williams defeating uh
Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints, and not a bad match. I was not upset about this match. Not a bad match, honestly.
Crowd could not care less, though.
Once again, um only matches that they give a fuck about. I guess they were all just excited to go to the bathroom or go get merch because they knew what the next match was going to be, or
Well,
the the main event,
they got excited for Trick's.
the main event was going to be.
I mean, they got excited for Trick's entrance, but then it was like, okay, now let's sit down and relax.
Yeah, I enjoyed the match. I really did believe that there was a possibility that title could have changed hands, and I wouldn't have been upset with it here, but Saints is a talented kid, and he's gonna be around for a minute. Trick Williams is just over, and then now with the Lil Yachty effect, giving the uh, what what do they call it? Not
The rub.
not the people's elbow. They were calling it.
Oh Jesus.
I forgot the name of it that fucking Michael Cole gave it, but yeah, it's hot. It's on right now. Everybody's rocking with it.
I mean, aside from the gingerbread bullshit, I mean, Trick's been doing good on
Yeah.
SmackDown. I mean, there's nothing fundamentally wrong with this match. It's just it was just a wrestling match in front of a crowd that could not care less.
Um,
And then the next match was like another dud.
that match actually went 10:50. I actually thought it would went a little bit longer than that, but yeah, 10:50. Good match for me. I was satisfied with it.
Yeah,
Then
nothing wrong with
next
it.
for the Women's United States Championship, we have Tiffany Stratton defeating Jade Cargill. Talk about fucking like a blend of everything that was happening in this match. Everything just got thrown in there. By the way, Jade Cargill still looking a little stiff out there, huh?
Did you hear our commentary? How they had the balls to say that Tiffany lacks in-ring experience, but Jade had more in-ring experience than her.
Listen, did you see the knee that she gave her? I was like, whoa, that looked either Tiffany sold it really well, or that was close to take teeth out.
One, thank God Jade's wig stayed on, and two, these two cannot have a good match to save their lives.
No, no. And you definitely had to have the hodgepodge of different um other personalities get involved with the Chelsea Greens and the Charlotte Flairs and such that everybody needed to be
Fucking beat,
in
fucking
the.
beef up and meat chin.
I'm not opposed to the Chelsea Green Tiffany Stratton friendship. I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not. I mean, Chelsea Green had they took everything away from her when they fired Alba Fire, Piper Niven's out, so they need to try something with Chelsea.
Right.
But again, this crowd, Charlotte Flair is like, oh shit, she's here. Nobody gave a damn. They're like,
Yeah.
who is the weird woman outside in the weird outfit? It's just like, and meanwhile, they're trying to build a SummerSlam match between Jade and Charlotte.
Yeah. I thought that that honestly this might have been it should have been saved for SmackDown, but
I
I
mean,
don't know.
this was here because Rhea got hurt. So Rhea was like, Rhea
Right.
was on the poster, but then when she got hurt, they switched her with Tiffany. So I guess
Right.
they wanted to get Jade on this show. So and it's not like Charlotte Flair's got a challenge for the women's U.S. title. I mean, how dare her, right?
Right. My
That's beneath her.
listen, at this point right now, anything needs to be done to shake up that fucking and it's crazy because SmackDown has a lot of solid fucking women over there that could, you can move around easily
Yeah.
for positioning up for main event and mid card. It's just come on, what are we doing?
And Blake Monroe just showed up on Friday finally.
Right.
So now they and Julia turned babyface. Chelsea's babyface. Fatal Influence is roaming around, going for those tag belts.
And is it who else is getting called up? Isn't Tatum getting called up?
Yeah, but I think she's probably gonna go to Raw because I
Oh,
think they're probably gonna pair her and Myra back up,
oh, okay.
which makes sense to me. I mean, I understand SmackDown needed help, but it's also like you have another show. So I'm fine with all three members of Fatal Influence. I'm fine with Blake Monroe getting called up to SmackDown, but now it's like let's start making some stories. I mean, where the hell is Jordan Grace right now? Not
Still
being used
injured.
on TV.
Still injured.
Meanwhile, she's fucking taking plane lessons
And posing for fucking social media.
and doing plane lessons,
Right.
flying a fucking plane. If she's gonna fly a plane into the arena, God help us.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Jordan, get your ass in there. This is what you wanted for years anyway. Get ready to get back in the ring. And finally, since we're talking about what you wanted for years, we get the main event, the triple threat match for the WWE Championship. We have the incoming champ, Cody Rhodes, facing off against Gunther and Sami Zayn. And wow, they
I mean,
really did it.
I mean, shit. It wasn't just me that wanted this forever. This is what a lot of people have been wanting since the freaking El Generico days.
I pretty much thought that they were gonna hold this and wait until
Saudi Mania,
Saudi Mania happened. Uh, but
which apparently there's a report that says that was the plan. They were going to wait, but they were like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it now.
I which means that they have something bigger planned for Saudi Mania.
Oh hell no! They're gonna take this shit month by month to see what the hell. Sammy is gonna hold this belt for 2 months, which, like, say what if say what you want to say, but I just think that thank God, or I'm very happy to see that they are giving him a chance to run with it. And I know Sammy, whatever they give him, he hits it out of the park 100 times. So I'm looking forward to seeing what a Sami Zayn as a WWE champion can do.
Get ready for a 10-minute emotional speech on SmackDown.
I mean, I don't. I mean, like his current gimmick of like he's like, I mean, he's like the last real honest man on the roster. So it's like, I mean, I'm curious to see where they go with it. Are they going to do Sammy and Cody at SummerSlam? Yeah, of course.
You're gonna get that. Should Cody go away for a little bit?
He'll be away. He'll take his July break and then come back in time for SummerSlam. Come on. He just know.
He needs a July sabbatical.
Yeah. I mean, that you know damn well that's going to be the match. It's going to be Cody and Sammy 1-on-1. And you know what? It's always something with Sammy, too, where wherever like he gets success, Kevin is lurking somewhere. So I would hope that he is recovering in time Because maybe there's a story that you can tell. Because wouldn't it be something if Kevin comes back and says, "Damn it, you did it before I can't let that happen. I can't let this be."
And you didn't need me to do it. You did it on your own.
Yeah.
As for the match, the match was fine. I thought the match was really good.
Yeah. It picked up in the second half.
Yeah, Guta is like, you tend to forget, like, for a guy of his size and his, I guess, lack of swiftness, the ability to quickness, the ability to like, move swiftly. The guy is always a presence in the fucking ring and knows where the fuck he's at, and what he needs to be doing.
That's why he's the ring general.
I thought the double crossroads was fucking. I thought it was all right.
That was stupid.
I thought it was all right. But the finish itself, just the way that it occurred and out of nowhere, perfect ending to me. Perfect ending for me. Yeah.
Just one quick. Because it was Cody going for the second crossroads, so it was just one more too many for Cody.
Yeah.
And Sam was like, you know what, screw it, I got you, and he got him.
So Sami Zayn is your new champ, and I guess the people said over 25 years in the making at 1840, and we saw too many people on social media. You saw your boy Killer Cross was
Yes.
excited. He was jubilant about it finally happened.
It was it kind of looked sad though, because it's like where are you doing this press conference from?
Yeah, that was kind of weird, right?
I was like, what are you? But it was just so funny because it's like, just so you know, Sami Zayn is the new WWE champion. He's like, yes, yes.
And there's like 6 people in the room. It was fucking hilarious.
And one old man's like, like, what the? Where are you right now?
Yeah, but good for Sammy. Congratulations to him. I know, like everybody said, it's been a long time coming. So yeah, man.
Did you see what they're doing with Gunther?
Which is
Where they filmed the thing where he came in the back and was starting to push Nick Aldis around. He goes, "Just because you failed as a wrestler doesn't mean you have to ruin my career." And then Nick's like pushed him, and then they'd be separated.
Did you see? Did you see also that Jay also said that Oba tapped out to him?
Yeah, I saw somebody say that like, "Oh, like the fucker tapped." It's like, come on, come on.
But yeah, that's gonna wrap us up here in Wrestling Rundown, guys. Much going on with New York WrestleMania. Mike, what's coming down? What's out there? What's happening on the front of History and Headlocks?
History and Headlocks is rolling on through with a lot of good stuff. We did the Goldberg episode, and now we are on to a very interesting topic where the 4th of July is coming up, America's birthday. But we're going to talk about the anti-American gimmicks, the ones that everybody loves and everybody hates. Some kind of controversial backgrounds, which we'll talk about, and all that and more on History and Headlocks.
Yeah. Also, make sure you check us out on all podcasting outlets. The Goldberg episode is out as well on podcast. It's out, so check us out on all podcasting outlets. And not only for Wrestling Rundown, History and Headlocks, but all other content coming down. As you guys can see, like you guys know, new studio, new ventures going out, new streaming sites. Gonna be trying to tinker around to see what's gonna be going down. And I will be going on vacation soon. So that means I'll be at home having some time to share with you guys. You guys are gonna be having fun with me in more ways than one. We'll talk about that later. All right, guys, as always, good looking Mike for checking in with us. And don't go anywhere, stick around. And as always, check you guys in a sec.
It's Wrestling Rundown with Jay Santy.
Turnbuckle Tabloid.